There is no good reason why a 9-year-old girl died here. No explanation that really makes sense. Olivia was simply at home with her family, behind their closed front door. It had gone 10 o'clock at night when her mum Cheryl heard noises outside on Kingsheath Avenue. The simple act of opening her front door gave a 35-year-old man outside an opportunity. He needed somewhere to hide.
A 35-year-old man was being chased by a man armed with a gun who was firing at him. The man being chased forced his way into Olivia's house, and the offender ran in after him, firing a number of shots with complete disregard for Olivia and her family.
The men had approached from the Finch Lane end of Kingsheath Avenue in Dovecot, heading towards the family home. When Olivia's mother opened her door to see what was happening outside, the 35-year-old pushed his way into the house. The gunman followed and got his hand in the door. He then shot Olivia and injured her mother. When the gunman got in the house, he continued firing before escaping on foot. A dark-coloured Audi then collected the 35-year-old man from the front of the house, taking him to hospital, while Olivia lay dying in her mother's arms.
Her family are absolutely devastated, inconsolable and heartbroken. I know that the murder of Olivia has rocked our communities, who are quite rightly upset and outraged that such an abhorrent crime has occurred here on the streets of Merseyside.
A random, needless death.
At the end of the day, it's someone's life. I respect it's a little girl. She's passed away in horrible circumstances, and if you know who it is, you've got to tell people. We need to find these people out so it doesn't happen again.
Remarkably, it happened 15 years to the day since the shooting of schoolboy Rhys Jones in nearby Croxteth, an 11-year-old who was caught in the crossfire of 2 Liverpool gangs. This too has the hallmarks of an innocent child being drawn into the callous world of criminal gangs through no fault of their own. From everything the police have said here, the one thing that is clear is that Olivia and her mother did absolutely nothing wrong. She was about to move into year 5 at school. At the end of last term, Olivia played a munchkin on stage in The Wizard of Oz.
Olivia was a little ray of sunshine. She was bubbly, she had a little heart of gold, nothing was too much trouble for her. She loved to help the teachers, she was the life and soul of the class.
She's in the minds of everyone working on this. The police need the public's help. Experience tells them some may be reluctant to come forward. There are clues to find and suspects to arrest. Right now, this is an urgent, major inquiry. There is a gunman still at large. Tom Parmenter, Sky News, Liverpool.